Let me welcome you to the Smokebox. Windows up, couple in rotation. Hot boxed out about 3 or 4 faces.
Welcome to another edition of the High Times Cannabis Cup BREALTV Smokebox. Very special guest up in here. I got Paul Wall, the people's champ, up in here.
I can write a book on how to work the wheel. Candy watermelon with the bumper grill. It's flooding outside and I'm the wettest still. Windows rolled up, cold cup.
You know, I got the people's champion. You know, this is his second time in the box, but the first time in the box, I got the hitman Julio G up in here.
I'm in the house.
He's in the
They
house.
finally got me, man.
Finally got him. And you know, it's a very special edition. And you know, we got the Stillblazer, we got E-Zone. What's your number?
Or Urban Stash Fight. I got one Urban Stash Fight
right.
in here.
That's right. And we up in the box. I'm gonna start my chief because y'all would started your chief, right? And last week, you know, or on the last one, I had Burner and Bash up in here, like I said, and a couple of the other. And so I'm gonna ask you what I asked them. How's your Cannabis Cup experience been? You know, each and everybody. What's your?
I'm loving it so far. Of course, you know, coming to any cup, it's gonna be people high, so they're gonna be happy. So it's gonna be good times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And good vibes. So you know, whatever we post up at our booth, is what it's all about. Just, you know what I'm saying, putting something in the air, putting something in the cup, just having fun. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely been great so far.
That's right. How about you, Julio?
I'm enjoying it. It's I never hung out at the Cannabis Cup. I think I played maybe with you guys with Cypress before. I'm not sure if we played this year, but I've been here before for it for some reason, but I don't remember hanging out this long. So last week I had a chance to hang out all day, go to all the booths, and go see everything. So I had a good time. It was really good. It's crazy to see the, you know, the marijuana world where it's gone and so many different things that they do with it. It ain't just a joint no more. You know what I mean? So it was cool. I learned a lot actually last week. So I had a good time. A lot of good people out here.
The growth is crazy on this shit.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when they were only throwing them in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they do the first couple in the States. They had something, and boom, here we are.
Yeah.
Fully fucking blown.
And it seems like it's some type of successful cup, like every month or every couple months too. It's not like it's just once a year or, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty rapid now. It's going down.
Now, you know, what's cool about this cup is that we're all representing something here today. You know, I have my Dr. Greenthumb boots, the glass, the dispensary, Funky Field Tips, Smokebox. You got the satellite supply co. You feel me? And my man Julio G back there, you know what I'm saying? He's repping that CHR up
The
there.
CHO popping, we doing it out here out of LA, you know what I'm saying? Supporting my fam, you know what I mean? So we got a lot of things going on. So we out here representing.
You know, everybody's on their entrepreneurial shit flavor here. Have you guys come across any flavors that have, like, you know, just fucking exploded the palate as far as weed goes, or dabs? Any strains that have come across?
I haven't done no dabs, but it's because I be around you so much. I smoke so much great weed with you. It's hard to blow my mind. But it's funny you say that because I smoked a joint earlier and I said, damn, what shit is this? That's the jet fuel. Because I said, damn, I hadn't tasted jet fuel in a little bit. So it's been a couple weeks since I really touched some jet fuel. So I was like, damn, this shit tastes good. Oh, that's the jet fuel. So, you know, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out here though. No doubt about it.
I say, man, for me, it's been a reverse. You know, as an artist, people always come, you know, try to introduce their product to us.
Right.
You know, and sometimes they better than others, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like, for me, everybody, I got that fire, and it's not that fire, man. You know
Then you
what I'm
have to
saying?
introduce the fire.
Yeah.
Let me show you what the fire is.
Yeah.
So, like, you're on this one, it's like, instead of them exposing it to you, you're exposing it to them.
Yeah, let me take this opportunity to tell you, your weed is trash. First of all. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, let me introduce you with some real weed.
But that's real shit, you know, because I think you gotta have that honesty with people. You know, if you come across some trash weed and somebody's asking you, hey, listen, what do you think about it? I think it's up to you to, like, you know, it does them a disservice to tell them it's good if it's not good, because they're gonna keep growing that shit.
It's bad if you bullshitting.
Yeah, and they're gonna be coming up with, like, you know, bad reps for bad flower or bad product or whatever. Better that you tell them so they can correct it, or like push back and say, you know what, maybe this game ain't you know what I'm saying?
The game has stepped up. If you're talking about it's a whole other level of. There's people out here that are really growing some really incredible shit that you just, you know, and then, you know, you get your hands on some of that. Then you start understanding the difference, you know. I mean, me coming up, I grew up on Raggedy Cess hood weed, so it's like anything after I came up on some new shit when I got in the Hollywood game, I met a few people, it was a big deal to me. And then from there on, it advances into like, oh damn, now I understand what real, like this is and what that is, and the sativa and the indica and the feel is about each thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the real shit. 52nd and San Pedro, huh? Hey, so have you come across any products out here that have blown your mind?
Yeah, Drop Science, they got a portable rig dab off of, real dope. You know,
Yeah.
I thought that was real dope.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It's you know, like most dab rigs, you either use an e-nail, it comes from a box you plug in, and it's got the cord to the nail, it picks up the nail, and you put your dabs on that and you hit it off of whatever dab rig you're using. Or there's the titanium nail where you torch it out and then you have to wait for it to cool off for a certain amount of time, and then you put your dab on the nail. This particular piece eliminates the torch. It's a portable electric nail, battery operated. You charge it the way you would charge a power tool of some sort.
Yeah, exactly.
And boom, you got your dabs. You can carry it around here. It doesn't look all crazy and shit.
Yeah.
Nobody will call you a crackhead because there's no torch and shit.
Hey man, I wonder if we could get on the plane with one of those.
Probably could.
Yeah, you could. I've seen people travel with those all over, man, like international.
We used to stay here and trip stick on the plane until they mad them. Now they get mad at us. We still, sneak them on every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Change
I
the
used to
dab
get
game.
on mine.
Get on the plane with mine and have wax and all.
That's the craziest. What about y'all? Have you come across any products that fucked with you that you thought, damn, I could use this?
Honestly, I seen a couple of. Well, I seen a couple of like dab rig things, but I don't really do that. But I just thought, I like the art in it and the idea and the concepts. There's a lot of, like I said, people have stepped their game up. I seen some little rigs that were like, they look like medicine containers, but I thought they were with medicine containers with weed in them, like in containers, but they're actually, yeah, those are dope, man, because I just think the concept and making, it's fun to me. I think that's creative. That's when you're just, it ain't just a pipe and a this, okay? I like when people get creative and do something with it, and it's like, wow, that's pretty dope. Like, I would fuck with that if I use that kind of stuff, but I just don't. I'm more of a flower person myself, you know what I mean?
And I think you're seeing more of that shit. Like, people are being more creative these days as far as how they're presenting their packaging in the flower, and then just to some of the products and shit like that.
Last time I dabbed, I was on the ground.
Yeah, you got to be ready for that, man. That's a whole other level. You know what I mean?
I can't do
Getting
the
hot.
dabs. I like to just put it on the blunt though.
Yeah, everybody has their choice. You know what I mean? It's not
Swizzle out, you know what I'm saying? Swizzle that shit on out.
I mean, I've dabbed before. I don't think I have. It's just that it's like, I know what I like. I like it. It's cool, but it's just not my flow. I'm a flower person, so I enjoy that.
One dab is like smoking.
Yeah,
blunts.
that puts you down, bro. You don't know what you're doing.
To be out here, man, to see
All these companies, man, want to come up, you know what I'm saying, and youngsters, you know what I'm saying, who, even 10 years ago would have been thought of as, you know what I'm saying, just potheads or failures in life. Now they can go take they love for pot and marijuana and turn a hustle, and they dream of, man, I always wanted to, like what old boy with the rig. Every product come from an idea from somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, where, so many, the avenues are wide open right now for all the entrepreneurs out there, man. All they take is just a little bit of get up and go, man. And walking around, you see the different, people, and you see them from cup after cup, and you see them kind of grow and their products grow, man. It's real inspiring.
Yeah, no doubt. I see some people do that, man. They've on the come up. Another thing I dig is that, I think people need to be more like into, putting back into the medicinal side of it, because it really helps a lot of people. I learned that working with my daughter and all that, at CHR or whatever, I work with them, so I understand more. Like, there's people that, I like to smoke weed because it makes me feel a certain way, like a coffee or something to somebody. You know, it's for me to chill. It's my chill mode thing, right? So I don't have a medicinal purpose for it. It's you know,
It's like you're drinking a beer.
Right. Well, yeah, sort of. Yeah, I don't really drink beer, but I'm saying my mom likes her certain coffee a certain way. That's her thing in the morning. That's kind of my thing. When I wake up, it's kind of a thing for me of what I do. You know what I'm saying? But then there's other people. I met a guy the other day that he has PTSD. Is that what you call that?
Yeah.
He has that, man. And he was talking about how it helped him out a lot, and you know how it helps him chill. It's kind of what I say. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, that's what it does for me, man. It just, yeah, man, it makes me feel a lot better. And I was on all this medication, and you know, so that's another cool thing about seeing this go down like this, because it's, you know, we all like to get high, but there are people that really need medical marijuana for the things that they're going through in their life. You know, my mom's even asked me about it at her age, about what I thought about it, you know what I mean? Because she has aches and pains and things like that. So now I got to look into it for my mom's on a medicinal way. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow, is kind of go around and ask people questions about the medicinal side of ointments and, you know, things like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's another cool thing I like about the High Times, you know?
You know, that's the big thing about it, is that it's providing the entertainment for people who just want to come experience this culture, right? It's providing the service for the motherfucker in the culture that smokes and just wants to get high and experience all the cool shit in culture. It also is a great experience for the people who are, you know, politicking for it and who are, you know, learning about the medical aspects of it, because it shows that it is a valid option. It is a valid option to treat people for all these different things, and people are getting their education here. It's for all the people, you know, doing all the dabbing and then watching the shows and all the shit. There's, you know, there's still some education here, and that's what I like, you know, I like about it.
And the best part to me is, like, I always tell people, you don't go to no reggae show and see nobody fighting and doing all that, because everybody's chilling. You come out to a High Times event, yeah, ain't nobody tripping out here, ain't nobody, what's up with this? Nothing. It's all people, excuse me, how you doing? What's up, dog? Everything is real peaceful and love, and that's what I like about the marijuana situation too, that if you do that in the, you know, an event, you see the peace in everybody. Everybody's in a chill mode.
Yeah.
You know, so I can imagine back in the days, who knows what 500 years ago they was doing with marijuana and everybody was chilling. You know what I mean? Some kind of way. So, you know, it's a lot of advantages to it.
Hey man, I be waiting though for them to start something, you know how they, you know, so I'm waiting for the police to start something outside to make it look like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
In here causing
They
problems.
cool, they making money out here, they ain't tripping. Word up.
They see crisis actors. We're gonna see the crisis actors show up at the Smoke Fest. You know what I'm saying? At the Cannabis Cup, we're gonna see the crisis actors.
Now you had this place full of other types of drugs, you'd have a different situation.
Yeah.
That's straight up. And people don't recognize that and don't, you know, take.
But the good thing about the city here is that they recognize what's going on, and that's why they ain't fucking tripping, and they let it happen, man. And listen, I want to thank all of y'all for sitting in the Smokebox special High Times Cannabis Cup edition by BREALTV. Make sure you fuck with my peoples, you know what I'm saying? And leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. You know you could see my man Julio, or listen to my man Julio on Dash Radio 1580.
1580
You know,
station, check it out.
Every day, all day.
Every day, 24/7, check that out.
So believe that, and you know, make sure you check for the Be Real TV Dash Radio channel and BeReal.tv in general. And you know, you got that satellite OG satellite.
I gotta tell you, not to cut you off, dog, but I gotta tell you something about these, man. The other day I was smoking. I mean, it was a couple weeks ago, and you know, it's like I got so used to these tips now that it's really weird to smoke without a tip to me. It's a way different experience of tasting the weed and the whole thing. So I remember when I was there, when I sat next to you and you came up with the whole concept of it in Amsterdam. But I mean, to see it go that far now, like where it's like a, you know, you gave me all those tips, so now it's easy for me to roll a lot of joints, and then you don't have to keep, you know.
He is an expert roller.
Yeah. So, you know, I like to have 7, 8, or 9, so I ain't got to keep washing them out, you know what I mean? So after 7, 8, or 9, then I go wash them out, start over, you know what I mean? But these are really dope, man. For anybody that's fucking with the weed and want to really taste their weed and smoke it in a real good way, not because it's my boy, I'm just telling you it's the real shit. This is the shit. This guy's a real smoker. This guy really knew what the fuck he was doing when he made this shit up, man.
Real
So
shit.
Funky Field Tips, fuck with it, man.
That's right, man. This been another Smokebox Be Real TV. Peace the fuck out.
Let me welcome you to the Smokebox. Windows up, couple in rotation.